House music.
What time is it then? Please tell these guys. It's Tony time, bitches.
Welcome to Tony's MMA Corner, the only MMA channel with the balls to celebrate Pride Month. I am your host, Tony Sepulveda. Today, we're gonna go over Pride's top 5 most violent moments ever. But before we get into all that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Men on Film. Tony's MMA Corner. Also, if you aren't already, click the links in the description so you could become a patron on my Patreon. Remember, all patrons get a shout out on Tony's MMA Corner, and so you can get Tony's MMA Corner merch. I give Tony's MMA Corner merch 2 snaps and a fist. Now, to our top 5 most violent moments in Pride history. Now, these moments are not in any particular order because it's really hard to pick what's the best moment. They're like my little Pride babies. And some days they identify as the #1 moment, and some days they don't. So we're not going to go in any particular order. Let's get started with our first moment. First one I want to discuss is Nick Diaz versus Takanori Gomi. This bout was a lightweight bout of the ages. It started out as a violent back and forth affair and eventually was finished by the flexibility of the Diaz brother. Yes. Unfortunately, this win for Diaz was overturned as he is one of many Pridesters that have been wrongfully persecuted. Next up, we have Rampage versus Ricardo Rona, in which Rampage answers the timeless question of, is it better to be a top or a bottom? And Rampage shows it's better to be a top, a power top. Rampage makes it on the list again, but this time on the receiving end of some violent knees by Randleman, the Axe Murderer Silva, who is yet another Pridester who is wrongfully persecuted for taking hormone blockers, boosters. Shame on these commissions for denying Randleman his human right of being his truest self. For all you bear lovers, who can forget the masterfully violent performance by Don the Predator Fry, the master of the mustache. Come on. Look at this performance. Look at that bear go. In yet another Pride moment, we have Kevin Randleman slamming Fedor in an almost pile driver-like position. In some places you gotta pay good money for that type of action. But ultimately, the last Emperor makes Randleman the submissive in what was a fast-paced, explosive, violent altercation.
Yeah.
Well, Pridesters, those are my top 5 violent moments in Pride history. Remember, Pridesters, wave that Pride flag with, well, pride. And I'll see you guys next time on Tony's MMA Corner. Hated it.